Welcome to the 5th annual May the 4th meets Live Long and Prosper art collaboration. This is put on by Donna with It's Art by Donna and is the 5th year she's been doing this. Thank you, Donna, for inviting me yet again to participate. Before me, you should have seen Erica with Kitschy Kitten Studio, and after me will be Patty with Let's Pour with Patty. Today, we are going to boldly go where no one has gone before. You got it right. I am on the Star Trek side. So yes, I'm going to go through some sayings and just some interesting information as you watch me create my intergalactic planetoid scene here that perhaps we are visiting with the Starship Enterprise. The Star Trek series came from the mind of Gene Roddenberry, and the first episode aired on September 6th in 1966, and it only ran for 3 seasons. Can you believe that? That was something I did not know before, but it, of course, got cult popularity with the reruns. Now, if you're a Trekkie, you should know that each episode starts off with Captain Kirk reading off these famous words. Space. Repeat with me. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Shouldn't we all be exploring our universes as much as we can? I think we should. All right. How about some famous sayings, things that we always think of with Star Trek? Spock, obviously, live long and prosper. The Borg, resistance is futile. Captain Jean-Luc Picard, make it so. Spock, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of few, or one. Spock again, I have been and will always be your friend. Data, don't you love Data? He was the cyborg, I guess, looking to understand and feel human emotions. How about Spock again? Spock always gets the good lines. Logic is the beginning of wisdom, not the end. Here's a good one. What about Dr. Leonard McCoy, otherwise known as Bones? Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a insert any other kind of profession like bricklayer, electrician, etc. You get the idea. Keeping with Bones, he's dead, Jim. And what about Montgomery Scott, also known as Scotty? I cannot change the laws of physics. What about this one? I cannot give her any more, Jim. What about those Vulcan mind melds? Yeah, those were pretty cool. And then what about Captain James Kirk? Beam me up, Scotty. That was a good one too. I'm sure there are many, many more, but those really stick out to me. Now, what else sticks out? And having lived in the UK, in England, during the late 80s, well, all of the 80s actually, my family and I got to fully enjoy and embrace the Star Trekkin' song. And it was a single performed by the firm in 1987. And if you guys don't know it, I'm about to just give you the highlights, but I highly suggest that you look it up on YouTube and get the full experience with the video and how they sing it. But here we go. Star Trekking across the universe on the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star Trekking across the universe, boldly going forward because we can't find reverse. Lieutenant Uhura, report. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim. Analysis, Mr. Spock. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain. Here we go, medical update, Dr. McCoy. It's worse than that, he's dead, Jim, dead, Jim, dead, Jim. It's worse than that, he's dead, Jim, dead. Starship Captain James T. Kirk. Bonus points for those who know what the T stands for. Yep, Tiberius. All right, here we go. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, men. Engine room, Mr. Scott. You cannot change the laws of physics, laws of physics, laws of physics. You cannot change the laws of physics, Jim. And then it goes on, and then it repeats and repeats and repeats and gets faster and faster and faster until it ends. So there are so many different variations, modern takes on Star Trek. The more modern movies that have Chris Pine in it are fantastic. And they do such a great job of sticking to the original concept and vision that Gene Roddenberry had. There were so many lessons imparted in each of the episodes and movies that have been aired to date. And what strikes me is that regardless of the time from when these first aired back in the 60s to now, the lessons are just as important now as they were then. And it kind of seems to me that we're not learning very much from these. And perhaps if we all went back and watched some Star Trek, that the world might be a better place today. I'm going to leave you with that deep thought. As I finish up this piece, I want to say thank you so much for being here and for supporting this amazing 3-day collaboration. Make sure that you check out all the other artists who are involved. Some will have done pieces for Star Wars. Some will have done pieces for Star Trek. Which ones are your favorites? Make sure you check them out. The link will be in the description below for the playlist. So again, as a reminder, Patty will be up after me. So make sure that you follow along and head on over to her channel. Thank you so much for being here. Live long and prosper.